Hello, this is JC from Real and Simulated Wars. I am here with Combat Mission Cold War. What a treat of a game. And today I'm gonna be practicing. This is just the first part of the mission because it came out like really very big. I wanted to practice a bit of defense tactics, and I originally wanted to do like a mobile defense, but I just realized that I don't have enough forces to conduct a counterattack. So maybe I'm not being creative enough. So this is gonna be kindish of a area defense. My objectives are over there. These three lines over here. There is a small canal or creek that is delimiting it. We're going to see it. And I have these two towns, Rengersfeld and Ober-Rengersfeld. And the Russians are coming in a battalion plus, a really reinforced, beefy Soviet battalion. Is going to be coming from the distance over there. And they will, attack with all the goodies. It is actually an infantry, mechanized infantry regiment, part of it anyway, that is going to be attacking me. So we're going to be seeing different parts of this map, and we're going to be, making some remarks about why I decided to do what I will do. So in blue is my deployment area. And as you can see, it crosses over the tree line. There is a small canal, or I don't know what to call it. And there is a small bridge over there. The water is not enough of an obstacle to stop any armor or vehicle that the Soviets will be throwing at us. So the first thing that I did, I noticed this road over here. This is all farmsteads, and it's like a very nice engagement area, pretty much like a kill zone. The Russians have to somehow channel through it. You see that there is all woods on the side and this elevated terrain, so they cannot make it through there. So they have to push their tanks and BMPs through this, which I basically converted into an engagement area because it could be like a sin to put it to waste. So let me show you where do I have these assets here in my first battle position. So the battle position is basically like a sunken road. You can see that it offers some sort of cover, and on the distance is just that farmland that is so great for an armor engagement. So right here I have my M901, which is a tow vehicle, and I have my M3s with some cavalry that was loaned to me. Actually, my main forces are a company of mechanized infantry based on Bradley vehicles and reinforced by two M1 Abram tanks. So the same goes for the right side. You see that there is this sunken road over here, which offers kind of a lot of cover. I hope it doesn't interfere too much with the aiming of these vehicles right here. So I couldn't call this battle position my main battle position because, as soon as the things get really very, scary, I'm going to pull out my troops out of here. I just did put some TRPs, which you can see with this trench icon right there. You can see them, they're orange. These TRPs are going to serve me to throw like a smoke wall that I will use to withdraw all my vehicles or whatever is left, to be honest, from battle position, for this battle position, which let's call it battle position number 1. So as you can see, there is a big hill right there, and right there I have a forward observer team, which from their position they can see the entire battlefield, the entire engagement area pretty much. They have like a very nice view, and that's gonna help them to use their assets. I have 2 howitzers of 105 millimeters, and I have some on-map mortars that are gonna help me just to throw some extra smoke. To be honest, I'm not hoping too much from them. So the battle position is basically like a sunken road. You can see that it offers some sort of cover, and on the distance is just that farmland that is so great for an armor engagement. So right here I have my M901, which is, you know, a tow vehicle, and I have my M3s with some cavalry that was loaned to me. Actually, my main forces are a company of mechanized infantry based on Bradley vehicles and reinforced by 2 M1 Abrams tanks. So the same goes for the right side. You see that there is this sunken road over here, which, you know, offers kind of a lot of cover. I hope it doesn't interfere too much with the aiming of these vehicles right here. So I couldn't call this battle position my main battle position because, you know, as soon as the things get really very, you know, scary, I'm going to pull out my troops out of here. I just did put some TRPs, which you can see with this trench icon right there. You can see them, they're orange. These TRPs are going to serve me to throw like a smoke wall that I will use to withdraw all my vehicles or whatever is left, to be honest, from battle position, for this battle position, which let's call it battle position number 1. So as you can see, there is a big hill right there, and right there I have a forward observer team, which from their position they can see the entire battlefield, the entire engagement area pretty much. They have like a very nice view, and that's gonna help them to use their assets. I have 2 howitzers of 105 millimeters, and I have some on-map mortars that are gonna help me just to throw some extra smoke. To be honest, I'm not hoping. This is Oberrengersfeld, and it has some very nice buildings which could provide some cover for a fight, but I'm not gonna waste any troops over there before I know what are the Soviets' intentions or how the battle develops. The same goes for Rengersfeld. Has some nice buildings there, could be suitable for some sort of defense, but I'm not gonna put there anything. And mainly also because, you know, these are objectives, and, you know, the Soviets will shell you good as a preparation for their attack. So I would rather not have anybody here. Right here we're in front of the tree line. It's pretty defensible. It's elevated compared to the surrounding terrain. There is a small body of water right here. This is entirely fordable. Vehicles can cross them without any problems. But for more speed, or to be completely sure that the vehicles make it through, there is this small bridge. And the main topic for this video today, which is just the first part of the scenario gameplay, I have this battle position that overlooks all the farmland in front of it. I just decided to bring troops here. These are scouts mainly, and I reinforced them with tow vehicles. And I just thought that, the farmland that is in front of them, it could be a waste and a pity not to use as an engagement area. It's a plain terrain. It's perfect for, armored killing. And but I don't dare to bring my main force here, so I'm gonna have this not a screening force, but this small battle position, which is located in a sunken road, as you will see in a few minutes. So they overlook the Soviets are advancing from the far background over there. This is a forward observer team that pretty much overlooks that engagement area. So what I'm going to do when the things get really very tough, I'm going to ask them to, order a smoke screen, and I'm going to pull whatever is left of the assets that I have at the battle position number 1. In order to drop that smoke screen faster and more efficiently and more precisely, I'm using TRPs. That orange markers over there, they're very, very helpful for artillery missions. They represent pre-registered fire positions that, they're actually faster. They work faster. You don't need the preparation and, the kind of spotting rounds that are used in regular artillery missions. So basically, in a couple of minutes, you can have your mission drop it almost immediately. So that's pretty much the first part of the plan. I would like to see how the situation develops, and we're going to adapt on the go. So in that spirit, let's fight. And just like that, this is the first volley at battle position number 1. The Russians coming at full speed, rushing through the battlefield. There were some problems with targeting, but there was some considerable killing. And the Soviets, of course, are prepping the tree line with artillery fire. This is a gigantic barrage now. Jesus Christ, guys. Some problems with targeting, as you can see here, and it's just because of the speed of the attack. And of course, the enemy is bombing out our position. This is in the rear of our main tree line. Later on, I moved one of my Abrams tanks into the tree line position. The artillery fire continues on our tree line, as you can see in the background, and also you can see a small smoke screen that's coming from my vehicles. They were, being targeted already and somehow spooked. I had to, convince them to get back into the sunken road or battle position number 1. So in this case, look at this. Soviet tank. Look at the punishment it took. It was incredible. Really very sturdy. It just made it through. It pulled it back high speed, but still couldn't kill it. And this is one loss that I wanted to document. This is one Bradley vehicle that was left in the town. It received a direct hit from an artillery round with catastrophic loss. Meanwhile, in the engagement area, the killing continues. But the Soviets continue to come steady. The enemy started to get hold of our positions and started firing at us with their main guns. As you can see, that impact over there. And, you know, not too much later, this catastrophic loss of one of the Bradley vehicles. See the tow vehicle in the background? It's also being targeted right now and it's completely destroyed. So I decided to pull back. I prepare my artillery, smoke screen, and I embark all my infantry, and the rest of the video is gonna be showing them to pull out. The smoke screen that you see is just vehicle borne right now. The RT rounds still are in preparation or coming through. And there you go, that smoke screen in the background in the middle of the engagement area has started to fall. You see the rounds from the M1 tank fighting from the tree line still coming through. So it's time to pull out, guys. And this is just to show you the relative precision of our smoke screen. The rounds started to fall. You can see the marker to the right. It goes in a linear way all the way down to that farm building in the very background. So very precise, very fast fire. And those troopers have lost their M3 vehicle, so they're just running towards the tree line. I hope they don't get killed by the artillery barrage. And this is the view from the forward observer position. You can see literally the battlefield is cut in half by the smoke screen. Here comes everybody. I want to let you enjoy these last frames of this mission. You can see two M3s coming through, and also two tow vehicles making it through the narrow bridge. See the smoke screen in the background. And one last tribute for those who didn't make it from the place they died. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I will see you around.